Hey everybody, my name's Jacque Timple, and thanks so much for taking a few minutes out of your day to hear a little bit more about Arbonne. I've been with the company for a little over 5 years at this point, and I feel very, very fortunate to be here. When I first learned about Arbonne, I was at my neighbor's house. I went for the wine and not for Arbonne, let's just say. I knew what I was getting into, but I was not there to learn more about Arbonne. I was there to be supportive. But I met a woman who asked me a question that changed my life forever. She said, "Have you ever thought about doing something like this?" I immediately said no to her. I was like, "Thank you so much." She was so sweet, and I said, "Thank you so much," but no. I had some preconceived notions about network marketing, just based on previous experiences, and I just wasn't interested in doing one of those things. I also was extremely busy at that point in my life. I am a mom. I'm a wife. I was training for my third Ironman race at that time. We were fostering dogs. I'm an intervention specialist by trade. And then I was also working extra hours doing home instruction after school because it was 2 weeks before Thanksgiving and I wanted to make sure we had enough money for Christmas gifts. So the reason that we, as a teacher at that time of 16 and a half years with a master's degree and another 45 hours on top of that, I was burnout. I had put myself in a position where I was making a good income as a teacher, but I had locked myself in. There was no other profession that I could move to where I could make that same amount of money, and without going back to school, basically. But I was really burnout, and my husband had started a typical business about 3 years prior to that moment in our lives. And that put us in a situation where we were, I was our breadwinner. He was going for 3 to 4 months at a time without paying himself because, typical business. He had invested a lot of money up front and he had a pretty high monthly overhead. And we were just trying to make ends meet. And that's what we knew. We knew that going in. You guys, anyone who started a typical business knows that going into it. It's not overnight success. It's not overnight cash flow. And, we felt so lucky that he was having the success that he was, but we just weren't seeing that success monetarily yet. So I was kind of trapped. And when I was approached by this woman, she did not know that. But I also still said no. and she said, "You'd be really good at this." And I was like, "Thank you very much, but I'm very busy." And as you just heard, I was very busy. You guys, we have people of all walks of life in this company and everybody's busy, right? Everybody has their own busy and whatever your busiest to you feels really, really busy. So, we have people from all ages. We have people with kids. We have people without kids. We have we have people that are Amish that work this business who don't, who have to go to the library to process orders and don't have and only have flip phones. And we have people who are Instagram famous who have businesses. We have 73-year-old women who are at the top level of the company, and we have college students who are at the top level of the company. So it really doesn't matter what your life looks like right now, but that's a snippet of what my life looked like when I started this. And I ended up being open to learning more. And when I did learn more, my husband was sitting close by and he overheard what I was being told, because his main concerns were what's the startup cost and what's the monthly overhead. And once he was listening to that and he heard that it's $49 to start an Arbonne business and that is the only required amount, and that gets you a website, a back office, access to so many trainings and so much support, and a 35 to 50% discount on products that my family was already using at that time. And then the fact that we don't stock any product, like I don't have a closet full of protein powder that I'm trying to move that I paid for already and now I'm trying to sell it. People order from our individual websites and it gets shipped right to their door. He was like, "This is a no-brainer. Just give it a shot." He's like, "Jacque, just give it a shot." So I did. And within 16 months, I had worked consistently over that time. Which anyone who is successful in this business, no matter what their definition of success is, no matter what kind of extra income they want to bring in, anyone who is consistent and works consistently to do the things that we are taught and trained to do can hit that goal. right? They can get the amount of extra that they were hoping for. So I just feel really fortunate that within 16 months, that's the position I had put myself in by working consistently over that time. And I just found that I had this new lease on life. I was so excited. I was even excited to teach again just because of all the personal growth and development that I had done through Arbonne and the community that had been surrounding me the whole time that was so uplifting and joyful all the time. So just a small tidbit about Arbonne as a company. We've been around for 40 years. Not many direct sales companies can say that, but we have. We've been around for 40 years, and for 40 years, we've had research and development that we've applied to our products that are all gluten-free, vegan certified, I'm going to make sure I don't miss anything, non-GMO, cruelty-free, certified gluten-free, formulations contain no mineral oil, no parabens, chemical dyes, or fragrances. Were formulated without dairy, gluten, soy nuts, artificial flavors, sweeteners, and no added salt. We're certified Arbonne Clean, which means we ban 2,000 different chemicals and substances in our products, which is so great. We have plenty of third-party certifications. I just named a few: kosher, gluten-free, vegan certified. We have the BSCG certification. So if you're an athlete and you're worried about banned substances, we have that. And we're also we're B Corp certified. We're one of the 25 largest companies to have a B Corporation certification. And basically that just means we have to be incredibly transparent and that we have to be for the good of Earth. You guys, we have to be doing our best to be contributors to the Earth, to the health of Earth and to the good of most people, all people. So that's pretty amazing. And I'm very proud to say that about Arbonne. We have over 325 products that all fall within those categories. So we have things that people want. And we've been working on the formulations and we've been carrying that philosophy of gluten-free, vegan, all of that for 40 years. And I'm so proud to be a part of that. So we invite you to learn more. We invite you to learn, more about compensation and what that looks like for your life and the amount of time we put into this business and what that looks like for your life. So get your questions answered because there's a place for you here. We're excited to have you. We can teach and train you to work this business, to earn the extra income that is going to make a difference for your family if you're willing to put in the consistent effort that goes with that. So please reach out. Thank you so much for your time. Have an amazing day.